Hi, and thanks for joining me today for my weigh-in update. It seems quite a long time since last week. I don't know why. The days have gone very quickly, but it seems a long week. So yeah. Anyway, um, if you are new to my channel, hi, and my name is Jo. I am a mum of two teenagers, and we live in Wales. My husband and myself, my two kids, and my little dog called Daisy. I am currently on the Summer World plan, taking a very scenic route on losing this weight. I have already lost about 3.5 stone, I think it is, with Summer World. So yeah, this week, as you have seen, I've recorded every day. I haven't got my book with me again, but I think I've, had a good week. I obviously went for that meal Saturday night, which was prawn cocktail to start. Now, I think that they had the calories on the meal, and I think that was around 260 from memory. The sea bass I had for my main was 700 and something. And the dessert, which was that gorgeous, gorgeous lemon tart, that was also around the 700 mark. So that obviously then is, what is that with my maths working out? About 17 to 1800 calories, plus what I'd eaten on throughout the day. On the Friday night, I had an unexpected thing to go to where they had a buffet, which let me see. I thought I had my pad here by the side of me, and I don't. It must be upstairs. So anyway, yeah, I had this unplanned buffet where I didn't think that I had gone like stupid because I'd saved since through the day. In fact, I didn't really eat anything, to be honest. So yeah, and I haven't been to the gym as much this week or swimming because things have just been getting busy as it does this time of year. So that was a bit sparse this week. So I have been having a little look on my scales, and it was a bit up and down probably since Friday, I think. It was kept fluttering. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to expect today. I thought if I had maintained, then I would be happy. Didn't really want to be having a gain. So I thought if I can get maintained, then I'll be happy with that. So I went, and very, very little at group today. Well, several had been in and weighed, but not many stayed at all today. So yeah, so anyway, I got on the scales, and I put a pound on, so I was a little bit gutted. Obviously gained a pound that I lost last week. My consultant was at the scales at the time when I stood on there, so she knew my result then. And I said, oh, it's got to be that tart, I said, I can't even look at these foods without gaining weight. But she said, it was one meal, you're not going to gain a pound. It must have been something else that snuck in. But apart from that buffet Friday night, which I can't even remember off the top of my head now. Can't even remember. I think all I had was that mini mince pie. So I don't know. But I know that what I had on the Saturday night was the biggest, calorific, sinful thing I'd had. All the other days, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday up to the evening, had been spot on. So yeah, I was a little bit, but as I say, I have only got to look at these foods honestly, and it just goes on to my hips, my weight. But yeah, she said, oh no, Jo, she said, it's not going to affect you just that one meal, but it is. Even my husband said to me, well, I am that type of person where I've only got where some people could eat, like, I don't know, what can I use as an example? Fish and chips and a cream cake or something, and they get away with it. Well, I can't. I'd be up a pound or two. So, yeah, and I mean, you know, you hear these people coming in and they're like, oh, well, I've lost a pound and I've had this Chinese and I've had this pizza, and yeah, that doesn't work for me, not at all. So, but it is what it is. I can't change it now. I am gutted because obviously putting a pound on this side of Christmas is not ideal at all. I don't feel like I've put a pound on. I really don't feel like it. You know, my clothes feel fine, and back to this thing about my rings, they are all nice and loose, so I really don't feel like I have put a pound on. But the scales obviously don't lie, and my scales was saying the same, to be honest. So when I weighed yesterday morning, they were saying I was up a pound. Now I hoped that it would have changed by this morning. So anyway, now what I have got to, I don't know how to bring this up, but I am going to try now this week. I'm not sure if it's just going to be this week, or it might be, probably, it could be up until Christmas. I don't know, but definitely this week now, I am going to try calorie counting, but with the Simmer World strategy. Is that the word I'm looking for? Obviously, in, you know what I mean? Like, I know there may be some people out there saying, oh, well, you said you wouldn't do calorie counting again. I didn't actually say I would never, ever do it. I just said it played with my head a bit too much. I got obsessed with it. I'm not going to do that this time. And I also am not going to use my calories for eating pure, utter shit. I'm going to eat healthy, but if I want those little treats to come in, then I can, especially this time of year, within my calories. But I'm not going to be choosing a bar of chocolate over my orange that I like. Do you see what I mean? I'm going to be mindful of what I'm eating, but still allowing some treats to come in because it's that time of year. So that is what I'm doing this week now. I have started it today, and I've also set today as an easier day because I wanted to have a few things today. I really set my mind on, Amber had made a lovely coffee and walnut cake, so I wanted some of that. But I'll talk to you tomorrow about what calories I'm going to be having and what the easier day entailed, how many calories, and what I'll be on for the rest of the week. I'll discuss that tomorrow with you. So I know all my loyal subscribers out there will still follow me through this, I know. So I really hope that you're, you know, if you are here just for the Simmer World journey, that you don't abandon me, because I'm not saying I'm finishing Simmer World. I just want to try it for this 1 week. Now I've got 2 weeks left on my countdown. Next week I'll be going to weigh, and then the following week I won't weigh till the 27th, because obviously my weigh day will fall on Boxing Day, so I'll go on the 27th. Once I've weighed on the 27th, my countdown has ended. So that is when I need to decide what I want to do. Do I carry on and take another countdown and try and get to target and hope that I don't have to pay for another countdown? Or do I carry on with the calorie counting? I've still got NutriCheck on my phone. I got an app from before, so that's all there ready, so that's fine. Yeah, so that is the big question. I'm going to see how I get on now with this calorie counting, as to then decide what the next step is, because I can't keep on putting this money into Simmer World if I'm not getting the results. I absolutely love Simmer World. I love my consultant. She's such a lovely lady. I love going to group for the, you know, the social side of it, and I love talking to the other ladies. Like I was talking to one today, having a real nice chat about just everything and the party on Saturday night, and you know that, and then you sort of have a different conversation with those people than you do with your usual friends, if you see what I mean. So I will miss it if I don't go back, but I'm not saying I'm not going back. I'm just saying I'm going to try this now and see how I go. I need to do something to kickstart the weight losses again. I know I had a pound last week with Slimming World, and I've had half a pound, but you know, I want more. I'm not saying I want like 2-3 pounds a week, because obviously I haven't got much to lose, so it's not going to come off me that quickly. But I want more regular losses, you know, and at the moment it seems to be a pattern of half a pound loss and a pound, then I gain. So yeah, that is my plan anyway. So I really hope you do carry on supporting me through this, because it really does help reading all your comments. It, you know, it does help no end. And if I don't go to group, your comments are going to mean even more to me then, because I need as much support as I can get. So, but we will see what happens next week as to what I decide. Well, I'm not going to decide anything now anyway until after Christmas, because my countdown takes me to the 27th, and then that will be the decision time. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. So gutted that I put a pound on, but after what I ate on Saturday, I'm not surprised, because as I said, I can't eat these things and not gain weight. I really can't. I know you should be able to, but looking on a calorie, what is wrong with me? A calorie side of things, what I ate on Saturday, just at that meal, I was excessively over my calories then. Plus I had a glass of wine. So you've got to put the calories on that as well. Plus what I'd eaten throughout the day. So, you know, I was way over my calories that day. So putting on a pound, yes, I'm gutted, but I'm not surprised. So anyway, that is it for this week's weigh-in update. So I hope I will see you tomorrow for my what I eat in a day. I'm not sure how I'm going to name it on the thumbnail, whether it's going to be Slimming World following calorie counts. I don't know. I really don't know. And I know there is that thing where Slimming World doesn't like the thought of you calorie counting. I don't know. I'm in a bit of a, but at the end of the day, I've paid Slimming World with my own good money. So if I want to try something else, I don't see how I can get into trouble for it. Anyway, so I'm just gabbling now, and I've been going on to my family discussing all this. So before I come on here discussing with you. So anyway, as I say, I really, really hope that you continue following me and find out what will happen come after Christmas. So thank you so much for watching, and if you could like the video, please, and if you're not already subscribed, I would really, really appreciate if you press that button. So thanks for watching. Bye.